Govberg, and welcome to the world of Zenith. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Zenith Pilot Type 20 Extra Special 40mm slate gray dial. You can see this in the entire collection of Zenith timepieces on our website, govbergwatches.com. Well, this is an automatically wound timepiece with a winding rotor that takes that kinetic energy of your wrist and translates it into mainspring wind. Nevertheless, you can manually wind this timepiece should it run down or should you wish to fully energize its power reserve. Simply take the crown in its first position flush to the case and begin turning in a clockwise direction. 20 to 30 turns will be sufficient to start the balance and commence the operation of the watch. You'll know because the seconds hand is beating along. Now, there is a automatic function that will simply take over the winding of the watch at this point after you've set the time correctly, but should you wish to wind the watch to its maximum rated power reserve of 50 hours, just keep turning the crown. At some point you'll hear a light click or snick that represents the slipping of the bridle style mainspring. The bridle slips to relieve excess tension, and it ensures that you cannot accidentally overwind this automatic winding timepiece. When you hear that click, it means the watch is fully wound. Now, the stop seconds function allows you to more precisely set the watch against an accurate reference time such as an online atomic clock. The best way to do this is to wait for the seconds hand to advance until it's even with the index at 12. At that point, take reference to your mother clock, the atomic clock in our example. Once you have the seconds hand of your watch at 12, pull out the crown, and once you have the reference time, advance to the next nearest minute. When the reference time catches up to the minute and second that you've set on your watch, push the crown back in. The watch continues to beat, advance, and now you've synchronized to your reference time. It's important to note three principal hazards that a watch owner has to deal with, and which you should keep in mind when wearing this timepiece. Water, magnetism, and shock. Water is the single greatest threat to a fine timepiece. Now, although this watch is water resistant to a robust 100 meters, sufficient for most aquatic activity, short of professional diving, nevertheless, the leather strap is a natural porous material that will degrade rapidly in the presence of moisture, so ensure that the watch is on a textile or a rubber strap prior to immersion. Moreover, you can help avoid accidental drowning. For this watch, keep the crown flush to the case. Don't wind it and don't set the time when the watch is submerged or when there's water on the case, as this can lead to the bypassing of the seals and the introduction of moisture to the interior of the watch, with catastrophic mechanical and cosmetic consequences. Finally, unlike mechanical specifications, water resistance is not a permanent feature of a watch. After original manufacture or a factory service, water resistance will start to ebb as seals age and lubricants dry up. Therefore, Zenith recommends having the watch water tested at a minimum every 12 months. This is also a good time to have the mechanical integrity of the watch checked. Now, magnetism is ubiquitous in daily life in ways that you may not imagine. The closures of wallets and purses, refrigerator doors, high-powered speakers and subwoofers, wiring looms in the home and office, and MRI equipment can all magnetize the ferrous hairspring at the center of your watch's regulating organ. Now, the result will be erratic timing, either fast or slow, and if you suspect your watch has become magnetized, take it to a Zenith authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch. In contrast to magnetism, which can be solved relatively easily, shock and concussion minimally can cause timing deviation and maximally can cause permanent damage to your watch. Zenith recommends that the watch be disused during activities including ATV or mountain bike riding, firearms marksmanship, tennis, batting, and golf, in order to avoid damage to your mechanical movement. Ultimately, Zenith recommends a comprehensive mechanical, cosmetic, and water resistance overhaul every 3 to 5 years. Now, this should be performed exclusively at an authorized service center where the trained personnel, original factory replacement parts, and specialized equipment is available to protect the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies are authorized to back all parts and labor invested with an original Zenith factory service warranty. Visit our website at govbergwatches.com and text, email, or call our experts who will be happy to walk you through every phase of ownership, service, and use of this or any Zenith fine timepiece.